Thank you. In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most compassionate, Your Excellency, the President Emmanuel Macron, the President of the French Republic, the Excellencies from Africa, ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure to welcome you all today, the cradle of civilization and the beacon of knowledge, where Egypt has formed the conscience of the world. Egypt was not only the incubator of knowledge, but it was a fundamental partner in disseminating the knowledge and a bridge for civilization. Our meeting today has a distinguished importance where it comes within the framework of the inauguration of the new campus of Senghor University in Burj Al Arab. It's a turning moment where there are challenges and escalating needs to build efficient international partnerships based on solidarity and integration, especially with the countries of the South. From this perspective, Egypt is praising the important role played by the International Organization of the Francophonie as a multilateral framework to enhance the dialogue and the cultural framework in enhancing the culture and democracy and human rights. Also, it promotes the education for the sustainable development. Egypt was so keen since it joined the cultural institution that has developed now to the International Organization of the Francophonie to work on the objectives of the Francophonie, believing in the importance of partnering with the countries of the North. This role played by Egypt as a strategic point to connect between Africa and Arab world and the Mediterranean countries and the Francophonie. In this regard, I'd like to salute the primary role played by the French Republic to support the Francophone countries and for all the contributions to support its institutions, and on the top comes Senghor University. I'd like to express to His Excellency President Macron the appreciation of Egypt for their keenness to prepare the cadres, and this is through the financial contributions, scholarship programs, and transferring experiences. This would enhance the stability in Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, over 3 decades, Senghor University has entrenched its position as an academic institution preparing African youth cadres according to the latest educational systems so that they can be prepared for the development challenges facing the continent, transforming all this to opportunities that can be employed for the aspired development. Senghor University role is not only the academic role, but also it plays a role in capacity building and enhancing the decision-making process in the continent in vital sectors as governance, resource management, sustainable development, including the water and food security and the adaptation of climate change. This makes Senghor University a fundamental institution in promoting the policies of Africa to respond to the challenges. August Assembly, the relationships between Egypt and the African countries is a cornerstone in the external relationships where we exchange respect and we have one destiny. Over the past decades, Egypt was keen to promote all development activities in the continent through capacity building, development projects, believing that the prosperity of all African countries is part of the stability and prosperity of Egypt. The decree of establishing the new campus of Senghor University in Burj Al Arab in 2019 reflected the commitment of Egypt to support this educational institution. It shows the belief of Egypt that the investment in the human being is the best way for sustainable development. The Egyptian state has allocated land for this edifice in addition to a financial support, and it has been done in a short time where it added capacity for the students' body of the university. The number of applicants show the confidence that the university has, which proves its pivotal role, and Egypt will continue offering the support to the university, and this is through offering scholarship to the students from Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, the experience of Senghor University is a successful model of international cooperation based on partnership, and it's a practical example for what we can achieve when there is the political will and there is an integration of international efforts. In Egypt, we believe that the future of the African continent is mainly counting on qualifying the African cadres and enhancing the institutional capacities to face the challenges and turn them to real opportunities of prosperity and prosperity. August Assembly, I'd like to thank all the countries, the partners of success for this project, for all the efforts that had been exerted, where we can see the fruit of this cooperation today. Today we are celebrating the fruit of this cooperation. I have a message to the students. You are the real hope of the African continent. What you are learning here, whether science or knowledge, are the tools to build your communities and having better future for our continent. Once again, I'd like to welcome you all in this distinguished edifice, and I hope you the best of luck in your future. Once again, I'd like to thank President Macron for being with us today, and thank you. Peace be upon you.
Thank you, Ms.